Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Healing Love Flower here. Today I will be talking to you about my 7th step in my 33 steps to enlightenment. And the 7th step is forgiveness. The importance of forgiveness and the negative effect it has on our bodies, on us in general. So I want to start off by saying forgiveness is the act of releasing ourselves from the bondage of ongoing negative emotions. And according to Harvard Medical Research, they actually found that unforgiveness could be fatal. It weakens your immune system. It lowers your blood flow. It increases your cortisol level, and it actually contribute to negative emotions. So now that we know some of the negative effects it has on us, what are the positive effects? Well, there are tons, but just to mention a couple here, it helps with stress, anxiety, and depression, and overall peace and joy. It brings you happiness. Now, who doesn't want to be happy, right? I know I do. I know it's easier said than done, but by forgiving yourself first and forgiving others, you actually open your heart for something better, for letting go of the hurt, the pain. I mean, this is how I look at it. This is why I had to forgive. I started off by forgiving myself first for all the abuse that I endured, for everything, for allowing people sometimes to talk to me, and I know that I shouldn't take it, but I humble myself or put myself down. Sometimes we're in a job situation or relationship, or abuse comes from different places, okay? And I had to endure, I had to go through a lot of things, and the first thing that I did was forgive myself, because by forgiving myself, I know that I was born perfect, but along the way I adapted all these imperfected behaviors, which in turn had me experience all these negative things that I kept within myself, that I didn't want to forgive myself for the longest time. But then when I finally did, I forgave myself. I allow myself to be human, to know that I am not perfect. I make mistakes, and by making mistakes is how I learn. That's through my growth in life, and also after that, I forgave people. I know it took me a while, with some than others. It depends on the pain that I had. And for the longest time as well, I would tell people that I forgive you. But then in reality, I don't forget. I still talk about it. And forgiveness, the number one rule, we don't forget anything. We're like computers, right? So we're actually computer simulation, so we store everything is in the subconscious mind. But when you release that, and you're no longer held hostage, I call it, by that act, for the act that whatever thing happened to you, you become free. And so I learned to forgive others, because I know once they've hurt me once or twice, or I don't care how many times, if I kept the feeling of unforgiveness within me, then it will continue on and on and on. I mean, whatever they did to me, every time I remember it, it will hurt me again. So I released myself from that hostage situation. That's how I looked at it. I said, you know what? I'm free. You hurt me before, but then you no longer have control over my mind, body, and emotions. Because when you're hurting, mentally emotionally, physically, you feel it too. So with this, I hope that we can find it in our hearts to forgive ourselves, most importantly ourselves first, and then forgive others, because by forgiving others you open your heart to love, and that is what this life is all about, and having peace and joy. And with that, I want to thank you all for watching my channel. Please comment below, let me know what ways you have forgiven, what you would love to share with me. I would like to hear from you. I love all your responses. Thank you for responding, and I will see you next time. Thank you, mahalo, and shukran.